Right, let's get this bad boy into the lava then, shall we? Before I commit to our builders coming out and helping us with removing the netherrack here so that all of the sand falls, give me a second. What I am going to do is a small test of removing the netherrack there so that it exposes the lava, and then the netherrack on top to then fall down, just to make sure that we have got the right height with this. Which we do. Holy crap, okay. So what I'm going to do with this new cylinder shape here is basically just use it as a template at the moment. So I will sink it down and then just mine away all of the netherrack that goes around it. Basically just to give me an idea of what I need to mine out within the middle part here. And by doing that, I just make it easier on myself to see how far out I then need to mine here. Well, so far, most of this has been fairly easy to mine out and expose the lava underneath. Apart from this little area here, which had some netherrack on top, and then some further netherrack underneath. So that may cause a bit of complication here actually. We will address it whenever we come to mining the netherrack above to allow the sand to drop down, I think, but yes, there's still quite a lot of netherrack here unfortunately. And that's the area then pretty much being cleared out. So let's start outwards, heading inwards and just mining away the netherrack here to allow the sand to fall down. Alongside mobs by the looks of it. I think we were definitely wise only choosing a height of 10 for the sand, 10 layers of sand, because that's working out pretty perfectly here. And there is something pretty satisfying about watching all of this actually. If not a bit laggy and forever interrupted. What I am going to do actually is set another cylinder shape, but this time purely of air, and our builders will then come out and basically mine away any of this sand that is on the top two layers here, just making it a bit easier for me overall. Jesse, you can come out and do that for us. It is taking its time doing all of this, but it sure as hell is satisfying watching it all in the process. And we are making progress with this. We are about halfway through this now, I reckon. But we are coming up to the problem area pretty shortly, so I will be interested to see how we are able to do that. And in fact, I can already see a lot of the sand starting to stack up around this area in particular. So the lava must not be that deep here. But that's good, Jesse. Thank you very much for coming out here and assisting me, pal. If only I had a handful of guards who could also come out and assist me, but you can't get everything in life, I suppose. Chris, I would certainly recommend that you maybe not be stood there at the moment, son, because otherwise that may happen. That's an absolute bloody shame. Nothing I could have done there. Miraculously, he survived. Holy crap. Well, I think I now understand why my guards aren't out here assisting with this. So this part of the lava is clearly a lot shallower than the other part, as we can see from the sand sculpture that's going around at the moment, which is quite nice in itself actually. We have a lot more sand on this side than we do on this side certainly. So I get the feeling that we're going to need to dig away quite a lot of the sand here just to get access to the netherrack behind it. But we are so very, very close to having this complete at least, which will be a good thing because I'm already very bored of this, as satisfying as it is. Well, we're making some pretty good progress here. That's most of this area now being prepared and in the lava. just the problem area over there to go, which I am not really looking forward to this bit here because I get the feeling that this is just going to be a lot of sand that I'm going to need to clear out. And the mobs have certainly made this whole process so very, very easy on me as well, I'll have you know. That's pretty much now it. So we have all of the sand down into the lava, and we have Jesse across the way just flattening this out for us. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I will be back once we have this area flattened. The area is now prepared and should be relatively safe for our builders to come out and help us with the next parts of things, which is basically a lot more digging. We are once again going to use our shape tool to do this digging, and what I'm going to do is reduce its width by maybe a further 2 there actually, to give a bit of clearance from the edges so that we don't have any lava come in. And then I am going to set this to a height of, well, I would like a height of 30, but what I might settle for at the moment is just half of that. And we will sink that cylinder shape then down into the sand and replace the main block with air, alongside the fill block with air as well. And what we then have essentially is just a massive dig order. I will get our builders coming out to start digging away the sand that we have and eventual netherrack that we will meet. I am anticipating that, yes, thanks Jesse, I'm very aware of that. I am anticipating that we will have some lava pockets still, but we'll deal with them whenever we meet them. Seeing as Jesse has just completed the cylinder build apparently, let's get them back out here then to do that dig for us, and we will start preparing this area to go further down. This will take Jesse quite a long time to do here, so I will once again do another order for another dig, and Jimmy will come out and assist with that. I think what I am going to start doing is start digging around here where that other netherrack was originally, the thicker netherrack that was here, because yes, I do foresee a lot more problems in this area here than the other ones, so I will dig down a little bit here to maybe see if there is any lava and try get rid of it before our builders reach it. So far, so good actually. I am not meeting any lava pockets down here. Not to say that there won't be any, but it probably is good news that we aren't meeting any to save our builders here. And in fact, there is bedrock. Okay, good. So they really don't have too much to dig out down here. And in fact, I could maybe help just clear out the bottom layers. I will once again get our shape tool out here just to give me a kind of edge around the place so that I can dig up to it. And as our builders come out and mine the top, I will start mining down underneath, and hopefully we will meet in the middle. Yep, there is the stone wall boundary there, so if I could just dig my way out to it, that gives me a nice little template to follow here. Kind of similar to as we did at the beginning actually. And our first little lava pocket down the bottom here. This is really what I'm worried that our builders are going to come across a lot. I foresee a lot of deaths coming up here. That is a lot of lava that I am still exposing from the top there. Right, maybe it is a good job that I'm mining upwards. Well, I'm slowly starting to lose the will to live down here with all of this mining that I'm doing, but at least that is all of the edges exposed. And there is still so much that I need to help clear out down here though. But for my own sanity's sake, I think I will head back up just to check on how our builders are getting on here. Which the answer is not very well. They've only cleared away this little space so far, so this is really going to take quite some time to do here. Well, I think on that note then, we will maybe wrap things up for today before I do truly lose my mind. And next time, we will pick things up from pretty much where we're leaving off here and continue digging down until we get to bedrock. Man, there's still so much to do here.